Hello, Vintage Lewis here, and today I'm going to teach you the backstory of one of Vintage Nation's most powerful enemies, the Gravity Cat. Now, in the beginning years of the Cat Wars, Gravity Cat was just your average cat. No supernatural abilities, no unending bloodlust, just a normal cat. But then, it jumped into a vat of acid for some reason. I don't ask those questions because nobody wants to know. And then it gained supernatural abilities. And that's when I found it and decided, hey, I should probably kill this cat. But unfortunately, the cat decided to kill me first. But since I'm immortal, obviously I'm still here. So basically, me and this cat have been going at it for decades on end, and the cat wars continue. And then the cat just decides to up and fly all the way to the moon. I mean, do you get this? Why? We were having such a good time just fighting each other for years on end, and then he just leaves. Well, maybe he didn't leave by choice. It was a gravity cat after all. Maybe gravity just decided to leave. You know, it's not often that I'm forced to actually think about these kind of things, because all of my enemies usually just end up in a ditch somewhere. But Gravity Cat is special. He's been gone for so long, and I'm starting to get a little bored without him. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the vintage something. What am I doing here? Oh right, the Vintage Nation thing with the Gravity Cat. Yeah. I'm so forgetful these days after being stabbed in the skull several hundred times, but, you know, you get used to it. Now, Gravity Cat, while he's up on the moon, I've been watching him, you see, secretly. But that's not all. I know what he's been up to. He'll be back soon. That's why I have to gather all the members of the Vintage Nation to stand against him. But I'm not sure they're all quite ready yet. There's Phantom, you know, the second member. Or is he the fourth? Well, I guess that depends on the other one. The one we don't talk about. Anyway, there's me, Vintage Lewis, there's Vintage Vader, then there's Vintage Slip, and Vintage Phantom, and Vintage Elite. No, I'm not forgetting anyone. At least... No. These holes in my head really hurt, you know. It makes it hard to remember what I was doing, even just a few seconds ago. Oh, right, standing against Gravity Cat with all the new members. Right. I don't know how that's gonna work out, though. We were talking about penguins, right? Ah, yes, penguins, and about how they are vastly superior to land chickens. Right, so penguins are obviously the most important part of the environment. I mean, they're flightless birds that can swim underwater. I mean, that's much better than chickens. I mean, what do? They give us their meat and they lay eggs, but that's not all that useful, is it? No, of course not. I mean, don't even trick yourself into thinking it's important, because it's not. Just don't do it. Alright, well, we're done talking about penguins now, because I gotta go fight Gravity. Gravity Cat, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, but I'm out of time. I guess we'll have to pick this up again next time. This is Vintage Lewis.